Greetings again. This is the fourth day of the 21-day Ayurvedic Weight Loss Challenge. And so far, we've started to establish some base routines to begin to give the body permission to do what it naturally does. And that is creating balance, getting into balance, into health. The body is so intelligent, it knows how to do that. And our job is to simply get out of the way. Hey, Christy, good to see you. If you have any questions on here, I'd love to field them. So when we are in a nice middle place, grounded, established in the self, we're not scattered all over the place, our bodies have the space to heal, to thrive, to get better and better and better and better and better, which is so awesome. So rather than giving you something more to do with regard to diet or what you're putting in your pie hole, today I want to talk about letting it go. Just really looking at how you can calm and center and be in a state of observance. It's our process of turning inward. And it's integral in our process of practicing Ayurveda, because the more we can stay in that calm and still center, the less we are apt to reach for something as a distraction. And I know all of you know what that looks like. When you're bored, what do? Maybe you go to the fridge and look in the fridge and you're not really hungry, but you're going, oh gosh, I just want something to do, something, maybe I just put it in my mouth and chew. I don't want something to chew on. I want something salty. I want something sweet. I want something gooey, because I just don't want to deal with what I'm feeling right now. So we begin to practice feeling our feels and being okay with it, and just standing in that space of observation. When we can be there, it's exactly like being in the eye of the hurricane and watching all the chaos around in our lives just do what it does, and we just watch it. And it's okay, and we're not judging it. We're just in a space where we can navigate our lives in a more powerful way. I'm going to teach you, some of you already know this, if you've practiced yoga, I'm going to teach you a breath called square breathing. It's going to help to take you into a state of calm and stillness. And that state actually down-regulates your nervous system so that your digestion and your clarity and all of your visceral organs work better. And when it works better, you're kind of getting out of the way so that your body can do what it does. And the things we're focused on right now is detoxifying, which your body naturally does, and nutrifying, which your body naturally does, optimally when we're not stressed. The other reason this breath is so powerful is because it helps us to breathe less. And that might seem paradoxical, but when you breathe less, you take in less oxygen and you allow your body to build up carbon dioxide, you actually get more oxygen delivered to your cells. It's called the Bohr effect, B-O-H-R. You can look it up. It's really fascinating science. But the yogis, the ancient yogis, knew about this for centuries, because we know that when we breathe lighter, we actually oxygenate more. And inside of an oxygenated environment, we can use our energy better. Our cravings start to disappear. We recognize that we're not really hungry or thirsty. We're taking care of that, right? We are just starving for oxygen. And so when we go, wait a minute, let me just do this practice, you feel alive, enlivened, but not crazy high. Just feel aware and in a really super good space. So I'm going to do it right now. Let's see what you got here, Christy. Oh, hey, okay, good. It's a 4-count breath. And you can, as time goes on, you can make this longer, but we're going to start with a 4-count breath. So we're going to inhale for 4, Hold the breath for 4, exhale for 4, and then suspend the breath for 4. And you can do it with your eyes closed, eyes open. You can do it when people are around. They don't even know you're doing it. You can do it as a practice. I recommend that you do this every single day for at least 15 rounds, just to get yourself back into that centered space, okay? So let's just practice this together. We're gonna do like 5 rounds. So inhale, hold, exhale, suspend. Inhale, hold, exhale, suspend. Inhale, hold, exhale, suspend. Inhale, hold, exhale, suspend. Last one, inhale, hold, exhale, suspend. And then breathe normally. Just notice how your biochemistry has changed. Maybe your nervous system, you feel a little more calm and more relaxed. Oh, hey, Luann. And then just observe. This breathing practice is so simple and so powerful. It makes a massive difference in your reality. And if you practice it every single day, you're going to notice all of the things we talked about before, but you're also going to notice that you navigate from a place that's more grounded and centered. And if your tendency is to be, oh, I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I'm over here, and this person wants me to do this, and I get in a feedback loop, and my mind is doing its thing, the monkey mind they call it, this is going to drop you into a stiller mind, a stiller presence, and you'll be able to consciously decide how you want to progress. Most of the time we're in autopilot. This is a practice that is going to help us through the rest of our time, and we're going to add it to our repertoire. Square breathing. Let's see what we got. I do this with my students throughout the day. Yes, and you're a teacher, and that's awesome. You do an elementary day thing. I didn't do the 4 count suspend though. So now I know. Awesome. Yes, Christy. Now, if you really want to make this powerful, I don't know if your kids have access to water, but if you drink pure water, it goes right into the blood-brain barrier, and their little beautiful brains get hydrated, and then you have them breathe. They're going to be so focused, and the learning environment gets better. So that's awesome. There's another thing called brain gym. Maybe we'll do that later in another video. I don't want to muddy the waters, but you may already know about that. So yay. I love that you do that. Spread it around. Have your other teachers. Tell your other teachers about it. Your kids probably love you. Breathe. When we hear the word breathe, we erroneously think we need to take huge, huge breaths. The reality is less is more. And that's going to feel super weird at first. Don't stress. When you practice this, there's no force. You're just getting yourself acclimated to breathing slower. And if you think about a square breath, you're inhaling for 4 counts and you're exhaling for 12 counts. So you're allowing that carbon dioxide to build up in the blood. And when it gets to a certain level, more oxygen gets pushed into the cells. And you can add a count incrementally as you become more adept. Maybe if you get up to 10 count square breath, your fitness level goes through the roof. But no stress, no striving. Everything should be done with ease. That's all I've got for today. I hope you're enjoying things. Leave a note Share if you want to. This is on the honor system. If folks want to contribute to this process, this platform, by all means, they certainly can. But I'm doing this mostly so that I'm sharing what I know. So if you want to have a watch party with your gals, guys, do it. You have full permission to share any of this stuff. Anyway, see you tomorrow.